In a world where dreams collide with reality, a young girl's journey began. This is the story of Taylor Swift, a tale that unfolds through the depths of tragedy and the heights of triumph. Before the lights, before the fame, Taylor Swift was just an ordinary girl from a small town, armed with a passion for music that would set her on a remarkable path. With a voice that mesmerized, she sang her heart out, chasing her dreams on humble stages, captivating the hearts of those who listened. But behind the scenes, she faced the harsh reality of rejection. Doors closed, opportunities slipped away, yet she refused to surrender. As her star began to rise, Taylor faced a world hungry for her every move. Controversies and media scrutiny followed her every step. But through it all, she remained steadfast, transforming her pain into power and her vulnerability into songs that resonated with millions. Join us as we delve into the tragic, true history of Taylor Swift, a journey that reveals the strength born from struggle, the triumph that follows tragedy, and the indomitable spirit of an artist who defied the odds. In the early 2000s, a young Taylor Swift stepped onto the stage of life, poised with an unwavering determination and a heart bursting with dreams. Born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania, Taylor discovered her love for music at an early age. Little did she know that her journey would be filled with both triumphs and trials. As a teenager, Taylor strummed her guitar and poured her emotions into heartfelt lyrics, honing her craft and setting her sights on the music industry. In 2004, at the tender age of 14, she caught the attention of a record label executive, securing her first major record deal. It seemed like the stars were aligning for the rising star. However, the path to success proved to be far from easy. Taylor faced numerous challenges and rejections along the way. In 2006, she released her self-titled debut album, Taylor Swift, which received critical acclaim but struggled to gain widespread recognition. Undeterred, she pressed on, determined to make her mark. It was in 2008 that Taylor's star began its ascent. Her second studio album, Fearless, catapulted her into the spotlight, capturing the hearts of fans around the world. The album's hit singles, including Love Story and You Belong With Me, topped the charts and earned her widespread acclaim. Fearless went on to become the best-selling album of 2009 and won Taylor 4 Grammy Awards. But success came hand in hand with its own set of challenges. In 2009, during the MTV Video Music Awards, an infamous incident occurred, momentarily overshadowing her accomplishments. Taylor's acceptance speech for Best Female Video was interrupted, leading to a public controversy that thrust her into the media spotlight. As Taylor Swift's star continued to rise, her journey was not without its share of controversies and growth. The world watched as she navigated the complexities of fame, facing intense public scrutiny and media backlash. Through it all, she emerged stronger, using these experiences as catalysts for personal and artistic growth. In 2013, Taylor released her highly anticipated fourth studio album, Red. It showcased her evolving musical style, blending country roots with pop sensibilities. The album's success was undeniable, but it also marked a turning point in her career as she began to distance herself from her country music origins. Amidst her skyrocketing popularity, Taylor found herself entangled in a public feud with fellow artist Kanye West. The incident, known as the famous Controversy, unfolded at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards when Kanye interrupted Taylor's acceptance speech. The fallout from this event reverberated through the media, causing a divide among fans and igniting a firestorm of opinions. Her fifth studio album, 1989, released in 2014, marked a significant departure from her previous work. Embracing a full-fledged pop sound, the album's catchy hooks and introspective lyrics resonated with audiences worldwide, propelling Taylor to even greater heights. As her music soared, Taylor also faced controversies surrounding her personal life. The media spotlight often focused on her relationships and public breakups, scrutinizing every detail. However, Taylor refused to be defined by tabloid headlines, and instead she used her music as a platform for self-expression. Songs like Blank Space and Shake It Off allowed her to playfully address the public perception and reclaim her narrative. In 2016, she faced another public storm when her feud with Kanye West resurfaced over his song Famous, which included derogatory lyrics about her. The controversy sparked a heated debate and intense media coverage. West released a song called Famous, featuring a lyric that referred to Taylor. "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that famous." The public response was immediate, with Taylor denouncing the lyric and clarifying that she had never been made aware of it before its release. A spokesperson on Taylor's behalf stated that Kanye did not seek her approval, but instead asked her to promote the song on her Twitter account, which she declined due to its misogynistic message. This public disagreement laid the foundation for a larger narrative about credit-taking and the struggles faced by women in male-dominated industries. In the same month, Taylor won the Grammy for Album of the Year. During her acceptance speech, she delivered a warning to young women, stating that there would be people who would try to determine their success or take credit for their accomplishments and fame. Swift strategically managed her narrative, presenting herself as the underdog, fighting against the attempts to undercut her hard-earned success. It was a classic move from Swift's playbook, aligning the story with universal themes of feminism and the struggle of the ordinary person against powerful forces. However, the narrative took an unexpected turn when Kim Kardashian West, Kanye's wife at the time, released a series of videos that seemingly showed Taylor approving the controversial lyric. Swift's control over the narrative slipped away and the public opinion turned against her. The hashtag #KimExposedTaylorParty trended on Twitter, and Swift faced an onslaught of backlash, including the flood of snake emojis on her social media platforms. Swift attempted to disassociate herself from the situation, stating that she wanted to be excluded from the narrative. However, her previous actions, such as writing songs and addressing the feud in her Grammy speech, contradicted her claim. The public perception shifted, questioning the authenticity of her connections with fans and viewing her attempts at intimacy as calculated and deceptive. The incident exposed the controlling side of Swift's persona, which had previously been balanced by the intimate and relatable aspects of her image. The power of her vulnerability diminished as doubts arose about the authenticity of her narratives. In the aftermath, Swift faced scrutiny, and The Ringer even posed the question, "When did you first realize that Taylor Swift was lying to you?" This marked a turning point in her public image, as the public became more skeptical of her intentions and the carefully curated narratives she presented. However, Taylor once again channeled her emotions into her work, releasing the Grammy-winning album Reputation in 2017. The album presented a darker and more introspective side of Taylor, delving into themes of resilience, betrayal, and redemption. Despite the challenges, Taylor's growth as an artist and her ability to navigate controversies showcased her maturity and determination. She continued to experiment with her sound, releasing the critically acclaimed album Lover in 2019, which embraced themes of love, self-acceptance, and social issues. In 2020, Taylor surprised fans with the release of 2 albums, Folklore and Evermore. These albums marked a significant departure from her pop-driven sound, showcasing a more indie folk and introspective approach. Critics hailed these albums as some of her most mature and introspective work to date. As Taylor Swift geared up for the release of her album Reputation, she introduced the world to a new persona, New Taylor. In the past, she would use this opportunity to showcase her growth and render criticisms of the old Taylor irrelevant. She would address the haters and emphasize her personal growth or challenge the unfairness and sexism she faced. However, this time, things took a different turn. In her new song, Swift portrayed herself as a victim of the haters, claiming that their actions had forced her to do questionable things, absolving herself of any responsibility. She painted herself as someone who had been unfairly persecuted while highlighting the attractiveness of her new boyfriend. This shift marked a step backward from the empowered and woke feminist persona she had embraced during the 1989 era. It seemed to harken back to the aggrieved victim archetype she embodied in songs like You Belong With Me. Swift acknowledged the criticisms leveled against her, but instead of offering a self-aware response that could turn the narrative in her favor, she released Look What You Made Me Do, a song in which she aggressively avoided taking ownership of anything. Even as she acknowledged that people accused her of playing the victim too much, she refused to acknowledge her role in the narrative. In the accompanying music video, one Taylor sneers at another, saying, "There she goes, playing the victim again," immediately after singing a song blaming others for her actions. This unwillingness to take ownership stems from the tension that has permeated Swift's entire career. Admitting to micromanaging her public image, manufacturing feuds, and playing on them for sympathy would unite the two sides of her persona, the intimate and the controlling. It would require her to confront the very things she had avoided throughout her career. Some of Swift's recent music videos seem to depict this tension quite literally. In the video for Ready For It, two Taylors battle for dominance, one vulnerable and naked, the other controlling and dressed in black. They eventually synthesize into a naked robot Taylor, symbolizing the fusion of her conflicting personas. However, in reality, Swift appears unwilling or unable to manage such a fusion. Swift believes that if she openly acknowledges her dual nature as both a Type A control freak and a person with messy, vulnerable feelings, she may lose a vital part of her appeal. And she may not be entirely wrong. In pop culture, tryhards are typically portrayed as villains or as sad figures who fall short, not heroines. Beyond her musical accomplishments and the controversies that surrounded her, Taylor Swift has also made a significant impact through her philanthropy and social initiatives. She has utilized her platform and resources to support numerous causes and inspire positive change. Taylor has been an advocate for artists' rights and fair compensation in the music industry. In 2014, she wrote an open letter to Apple criticizing their initial decision not to pay artists during the free trial period of their music streaming service. Her public stance led to a swift change in Apple's policy, ensuring that artists received appropriate compensation. Swift's actions highlighted the importance of valuing the work and creativity of artists, not just in the music industry, but across various artistic disciplines. Swift has consistently shown her dedication to education and its importance in shaping a better future. In 2009, she donated $250,000 to various schools across the United States as part of the Swift Charitable Giving Program, aiming to improve education opportunities. In 2018, she made a generous donation of $113,000 to the Tennessee Equality Project to support LGBTQ+ education initiatives. Swift has demonstrated her commitment to aiding communities affected by natural disasters. In 2016, she made a substantial donation of $1 million to Louisiana flood relief efforts, assisting those affected by the devastating floods in the state. Swift has also responded swiftly to other natural disasters, contributing to relief funds and encouraging her fans to support the affected areas. Taylor Swift has made a significant impact on the lives of children by supporting various hospitals. In 2015, she donated $50,000 to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, helping to fund their music therapy program. She's also surprised young fans with personal visits to children's hospitals, spreading joy and inspiring hope during challenging times. Through her music, philanthropy, and unwavering commitment to making a difference, she has inspired millions around the world. Taylor Swift's story reminds us that even in the face of challenges, we can rise above and leave a lasting impact on the world.